I got really lucky. And the reason why is because I didn't have the biggest professional challenge that I was expecting, which was how am I going to get a job after being in the Army? And I would recommend this for any veteran. Start early in looking for your job for after the Army, for when you get out. I started a year in advance. I knew I was going to do something in defense contracting, and I talked to a lot of different recruiters, and I put my resume out there, and I also solicited feedback on my resume so that I could refine it and get it better. And so by the time I was out of the Army, but that was June the 30th of 2006, I already had my job lined up, and that was to start on July the 5th of 2006. So the transition of going from having that guaranteed paycheck that you get in the Army to a job with its own paycheck, that was very quick for me, and I feel very lucky that I got to have that. And I would recommend that to all of my sisters and brothers in the service. Start early, get your resume out there. Expect that not every resume is going to work out for you or get you an interview, but keep sending them out, and then demand to be heard from a recruiter. Let them go through that resume and give you feedback that you need. So that was very good. And then also, I got lucky in the job that I got after getting out of the Army, and that I got to go and be a contractor for Special Operations Forces. And for the intensity that I wanted to bring to my job, and especially in support of the global war on terror, that was the perfect place for me to be. So I got lucky twice. So luckily I was able to avoid those professional challenges. One, in getting a job, and B, in making sure that it was the right job. I ended up in the right place. I'm very lucky for that. I was attracted to ECS because of the people that were working there. I was interacting with ECS personnel as a subcontractor doing training for the NS&I business unit. And everybody that I interacted with was just fantastic. Really easy to get along with, very dedicated to the job. And just I thought, this is the kind of company I'd like to work for. These are the type of people with whom I would like to work. And as for my skills that I developed through the military, constant learning is one of the things that is encouraged at ECS. We have an excellent training program. We encourage our employees to continue in skills development. So things like project management, I went and got my PMP after taking coursework on that. I've also done product management. I've just gotten so much support in being able to continue to grow new skills where there once were none. And I really appreciated that. And that willingness to learn and the need to learn new things is something that the Army really instills in you, because you have to learn how to change the oil on a Humvee, or identify faults in the vehicle. That was stuff that I'd never done before, and in the Army it was something that I had to learn how to do. And there were so many things like that it just made it so that today I want to keep on learning, and ECS supports me in that. Put together your resume as early as possible, at least a year out, and start applying for jobs. Take time every week to study what the job market looks like for people who have your skills. And don't just limit yourself to the skills that you got from being in the Army or in the services. Make sure that you find jobs for yourself, and then apply for those, and apply for many of them as you go. The earlier you start, the better it's going to be. The best thing that I could hope for you is that by the time you ETS out of the service, you've already got a job waiting for you. So you can take a break if you want to, and then transition into your new life.